Hey guys, it's Color Me Choco with another story time. Um, so today I want to kind of do a little recap about what the video was yesterday, and remind you that I'm going to do them every day, hopefully. But so yesterday I talked about more in depth about the miscarriage and what my experience with that was. A lot of people, thank you for your love and support. Asked me why I didn't really say anything to them. And honestly, it was because I was in and out of the hospital. I had to do physical therapy because the situation that caused me to have the miscarriage was really crazy. And I had like bruises, I was limping, arm was messed up, uh, hand was messed up. It was just like a whole lot of just things that I had to handle, also being like mentally ready to talk about it on my own terms. And I understand you guys were worried and are worried, but I'm back now. I'm here to tell my story and hopefully help other people who are going through the same things or something similar. So I want to talk today about some warning signs, and I want to share my story about sexual assault. So the warning signs are: if a man puts his hands on you once, I don't care if he's saying he's playing or if he tells you he's never going to do it again, please do not trust that. Do not put it past him. Do not make excuses for him, because I know that from prior experience, that's what I did. I made excuses. I'm like, oh, this person loves me. They would never do it again. But no, like, just know you did it one time. That's all I need. I don't trust you anymore. It's just as simple as that. Tell somebody, call the police. Like, do not let them get away with it. Like, no, you do not do that. You need to stop. That's not cool. It's not okay. It's not cute. But also, if you are with somebody who keeps cheating on you, then, or breaking up with you all the time and doing some other girls or guys, I don't know what type of relationship you're in, or if you're a guy watching or a girl watching, but please leave them alone, because that's already a bad situation you don't need in your life. They not gonna change. I mean, they might change, but it's a slim chance. I'm not really trying to test that out. Um, Also, if that person you're with is talking about you behind your back, or got a whole other relationship, not even just like I'm just sleeping around with some girl, like I got a whole nother situation, cut that off. Don't try to work, oh, we're gonna work it out, and bye. That's what you gotta do. You just need to start cutting people out of your life. That's what I had to learn, because honestly, you don't want to have to be like me, and it gets really tough for you. And I don't want anybody to go down the same path that I went down. So please learn from my mistakes. Also, so I wanted to tell you guys about my experience during spring break. It was a whole different guy. Um, I, Later on, at some point in the summer, I'll explain more about the situation that caused all this stuff that I've been talking about in the videos. But right now, I'm going to talk about a different situation that happened to me over spring break. So I was going through all this like chaos, and I have PTSD, and I was having really bad episodes. So I had a friend. I'm saying it in quotation because I thought we were friends, and honestly, this year I found out a whole lot of people I wasn't really that cool with, which is good. Okay, it's fine. You don't gotta be cool. I don't care. But this person in particular was, supposed to like stay with me, make me feel safe, because I still was living in an unsafe environment, and I just needed somebody to be with me. So I was on sleeping pills because I was having trouble sleeping, and also, it helps ease you when you're having episodes, because I would have them around the time that the situation happened. So, like, my stuff would happen around like 2 a.m. and I still was in kind of like the location where it happened. So it would just be really bad, and I would be reliving the situation over and over again, and just being re-traumatized, and it just was not a good situation. So my friend said that he would stay with me, which was cool, and I was going through all this stuff. It wasn't like I was like dressed inappropriately. I had like a hoodie on, some shorts. I think I popped the trazodone, and I went to sleep. So I don't know how long it was, but it was some time, and I woke up to this person performing oral sex, and I'm like really drowsy. Like, honestly, I couldn't even keep my eyes open. And then the person decides to penetrate me, and all I remember was I was crying. I didn't say anything because I was like half asleep. Like, honestly, I was out of it. I was like trying to like get my like trying to do something, but it didn't work out that way. Um and yeah, like, you just can't trust people. That's the lesson. Like, you think you cool with somebody, and the person was like lying on me on some other stuff. Like, not only did they do that, but they were like saying that I said some stuff that I didn't say. And I'm just like, what is your problem? Like, I don't even understand. So basically, the way I kind of like, I just removed myself. I did tell somebody. The person didn't really get in trouble because we didn't take those steps. Because it was just like I was already going through enough, and yeah, I didn't really want to deal with the police anymore or whatever. It was just kind of like, just get me away from this person. I don't want to ever see them again at all. Like, I don't want to talk to them. We're not cool. We're not friends. Whatever. Stay where you at. And the situation that happened before ended up forcing me to change my contact information eventually where I live, because I had, safety is first. Period. Okay, you just gotta find the means to get out of that situation. It's hard to do that. It's hard to find money to do that, but you just gotta do it. Your life is more important. Don't let nobody control that. But also, I just wanted to say, like, be careful. Like, everybody don't have your back. Everybody's not cool. You might think you cool with them, and they on some other shadiness. Like, your real friends ain't on that. They not supposed to be on that. And if they are on, that person is on it, they not your real friend, and you don't got time for it. That's really how you have to think about it. Like, I just do not have time for this mess, because I don't want y'all to have to go through what I went through. I don't want y'all to feel worthless. I don't want y'all to try to hurt yourselves. I don't want y'all to feel what it's like to lose a baby. I don't want y'all to feel what it's like to be abused in any way, shape, and or form. I want y'all to live beautiful, fruitful lives, honestly. Like, don't get yourself into situations I got myself in. And don't be naive, because I was naive. I'm like, I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. Like, I'm trying to just move on with my life, do me, and, it didn't really help me, you know what I mean? And it just made things harder. Like, stand up for yourself, stand your ground, defend yourself at all costs. Like, don't let nobody slander you or whatever. I mean, well, they can slander your name. I don't, like, that's not really a thing, but like, don't let nobody do it to the point where you feel like you don't want to be here no more, or don't let nobody be putting their hands on you or whatever. craziness people be doing these days, like, that is for the birds. Like, bye, please get out of my life. Contact somebody, friends, family, whatever, whoever, to get out of that situation. And there's so many like hotlines. I know I used to call a few, and they kind of helped. I don't want to say they help all the time, but I'm just different. You know, everybody had their own way of coping with stuff, but I just want people to live a better life than I've led so far. Like, this, being in chaos and drama is not for me. That's another reason why I went off the grid. Like, being in the hospital, I wasn't able to really have any contact with the outside world because just safety reasons. So I really got a taste of what it's like to be in peace, you know, and it's so much better than having drama all the time. Like, I was in a situation with somebody and they just had me in drama all the time. Like, I'm just like, so we doing this today? Like, now why you go tell so and so this? Because you know I didn't say that. Or why you do this? Or, you know, and if you in a situation where you want to leave and they tell you you not going nowhere, call somebody and figure out how to get out of there. You better call the police. You better sneak and call the police. Call your friends. Call your mama. Somebody. You better be like, this crazy. Like, or if you in a situation where you want to leave and somebody else tell you to stay because they, you know, people don't know what's going on behind closed doors. They be like, oh, that person is a good person. You know that they not good. You better pack your stuff up faster than lightning. Okay, like, I'm not even trying to be joking here. Like, for real. People don't know. Think about how many relationships we think we know what's going on, and then there's some crazy mess going on behind closed doors. Do not trust that. And the most malicious people look like the kindest people. There are so many wolves hiding in sheep's clothing. I'm so serious. They not for you. And if they look like they were crazy or gonna do something, then it would kind of like, you know, if you really good at what you do, then you're gonna mask that. You're gonna hide that. You're gonna be a master of disguise. Like, you're gonna be suave. You're gonna know how to handle that situation. You're gonna be dodging the bullets. Like, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, you got all the right words because you done this. You know what you're doing. You ain't trying to get caught. You ain't trying to be in no mess. You gonna say whatever to keep you out of some little mess. Okay? So you can't rely on them to expose themselves as crazy. Like, don't do that. Just worry about you and do whatever you can to make yourself feel better in that situation and going forward in your life, because people gonna think what they want to think. And like I've been saying, I'm gonna say this in every video if I have to. So what if you have a problem with somebody? Keep it to yourself. Like, if you really don't got nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing. Like, I hate when people be trying to, I don't like you, I don't like this about you. Like, okay, but what you're not gonna do is be disrespectful. And if somebody is being disrespectful and they say you being too sensitive, that's all I gotta say. Just block. Bye. Like, no, you ain't got time for that. Especially if you dealing with depression. You really ain't got time for that. Don't, because those some triggers. When people trigger you to go down the wrong road. And, you know, domestic violence starts slow. Sexual assault, you know, them things aren't just always quick, fast, and in a hurry. Sometimes you're eased and groomed into that type of thing. And please be aware, and for other people, pay attention to your friends and their relationship and what they saying when, you know, things get real. Like, really pay attention and be real with them about how you feel. Don't hold back, because that's what gets people in messes. They hold back. So I hope this finds you well. Please take my advice. Everything's gonna be okay. Have a good day, y'all.